Well, Ben, sponsors man of the match, congratulations on that. Only losing 2-0 to Watford, if that's the right way of phrasing it, is probably quite an achievement.
Yeah, whatever way you dress it up, we have still lost. So yeah, that initially was going to take a bit of getting over, to be honest, because I thought for the 90 minutes we were in the game. There was two details in the match. One was a set piece, and I thought, we've got to be set up quicker than that. Which we said beforehand, they'll be organised, they'll have these little set play routines, so that's put us a goal behind, and then obviously it's a tight affair. I think it could go either way, but then we've just had an easy opportunity just to put the ball out, whether it's for a corner or for a throw in. We've tried shielding it out for whatever reason. The guys nipped in and poked it across the box, and then we're 2-0 down. So we cut those two mistakes out, and I think we take a draw.
Yeah.
But yeah, better team on the day by a long stretch. Their quality was.
Sorry, go on.
Their quality was there for everyone to see, but I just thought, from 1 to 14, 15 that come on, it was fantastic performance from all of us. Really, we gave everything. We just had to have a right go, and that's exactly what we did. We let them have the ball in the areas that we knew they would. But we dealt with everything they threw at us. I don't think Rossi had too much to do.
No, he didn't.
Pick the ball out of his net.
No, it's true. He made one terrific save in the first half, I think.
Yeah.
But really didn't have much else to do. It's true. They made a lot of changes from their last game, but there were still some pretty well-known names out there, wasn't there? I mean, Tom Cleverley's played for England, and Will Hughes has got dozens of under-21 caps.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's the squad that they've got. That's why they are where they are, because they can make 11 changes and still have that calibre player to put out. Fair play.
No one was overawed in any way, were they?
No, not at all, because we earned a right to be there. We were there on merit. We weren't there by luck. We went to Swindon and Torquay and kept 2 clean sheets, and were very professional in the way we went about our jobs, and we earned the tie. But it's just gut wrenching now that it's over. But no regrets. I think that's the important message. Is we've got no regrets.
Absolutely. Let's turn to something perhaps slightly more entertaining, which was I got a call from 5 Live on Thursday, I think it was, and they said it'd be a great idea to have a Woking defender come on the radio on Friday night and talk to Troy Deeney. So I rang you, and your response was, "Get me on there." Yeah. That's what you actually said. Yeah. And then that's sort of gone viral, probably, your Rose Ed comment.
Yeah, I just wanted to, with that opportunity, I just wanted to leave a one-liner in there. I think it was easier because it was Troy, because Troy strikes me as the guy that can take it, and not think that I'm just being moggy, and I think I had to find that balance of not coming across as too arrogant, but I just wanted to just put a little one-liner out there, and it went well. So I'm glad everyone enjoyed it. Obviously left his mate to take a whack, but there we go. That's, the yellow card killed me a little bit. It was a little bit too early. So when he come on, ultimately he's had the last laugh. He's put the ball in the back of the net. So, but he was terrific. Do you know what I mean? After the game, he was straight over to give me a shirt, and I respect him massively for that.
Excellent. Let's turn to maybe more mundane matters. Games are always coming thick and fast, especially when you've got a little bit of a fixture pile up like we will have over the next couple of months. We're straight back to league action on Wednesday, and that is more important, isn't it?
100%, yeah. The reality is that this was never going to be a long-term success, if you like. There was always going to come a point where we bow out to the better side, which we've done today. So the reality is it's back to the league now. And I know a lot of people will be hoping that we'll be down and out. And that's it, we're sulking because we're not playing in front of 6,000 every week. But that's not how it is. That's not what this group is made of. You look at our form prior to this game, we as a team are going to expect to carry that on. We fancy ourselves to win this league. I can't see anybody stopping us, to be honest. Forget anybody else. We just focus on what we're doing.
Sure.
And we're winning football matches, and that's what it's got to be like now. Back to Wednesday, at home again.
Yep.
If we can grab a few from today, then let's get this place bouncing again and get this club back into the National League. Sure.
And lastly then, how are you finding the commuting? Because you live a fair way away, don't you?
I do, but it's not the first. I've done it for 10 years.
Yeah.
I live in a catchment area where there isn't a lot of clubs. I've played for the clubs around my area, so I've got to suck it up. If I want to play at this level and try and maybe push on a little bit higher, then I've got to make the commute. That's how it is. And like I say, I made the decision early doors to come to Woking because of the club's structure, its history, and it is 100% the best decision I ever made. And I will jump in that car whenever Dow's needs me to come and be a part of this football club. So long may it continue. I'm hoping that I can be here for the long run. So don't mind it. And if that means bringing my family up here, then I'm not going to turn it down.
Brilliant.
That's something we'll have to talk about.
I had this conversation after the Eastbourne game, I think it was, with Jack Cook, and we talked about you a bit. I don't know if you heard it. Yeah. And I was saying to him what a massive impact you've had on the team, on the pitch, and on the spectators, and I know you've had a massive impact amongst the players, as you've immediately become the sort of social secretary, and it was you organised all the Christmas night out and everything, didn't you? And you hadn't been here all that long, and yet all the lads are quite happy to let you take the lead on that sort of thing.
I think that just comes with your age a bit as well. I've always, if I was 22, 23, you wouldn't get involved in that, I think. But at my age now, I'm sort of seeing, we have got a few young lads in there, and you've got to take control a little bit. And like I said, I didn't come here for a jolly up. I didn't come here to kind of make everything about me. I didn't at all. The message from Dow's was we needed a leader. We needed someone to pick the dressing room up. And I'd like to think, I've had a few dressing rooms where I've had to be involved in doing that. And somebody's got to take the reins and say, listen, football is not do or die. Do you know what I mean? It's that you ain't going to, if you lose a game of football, you're not going to die at the end of it. You've got to enjoy it. You've got to respect that people are paying money to come and watch you. So you have to put on a show. It's a results business, but it's also an entertainment. Fans have got to get value for money. So if you come out sulking, at the end of the day, that's not good enough. So my job really was to first of all let them see that they can trust me on the pitch, and then followed by that was, listen, let's have some leaders in the dressing room. Follow my lead, but don't be afraid to speak out. Everybody's got a voice in this dressing room. Sure. Everybody plays their part. And it was just about bringing that out. And now I've seen some of the characters in there, and they're all good lads. They've just maybe within themselves to start with. So
yeah, I know what you mean. Absolutely. Finally, give your new business a plug.
Yeah, so DV Luxury Cars. He's a new business. Just a little something that I do on the side. I had a lot of success with it working for somebody, so I thought let's go on my own. And
what exactly do you?
So it's car leasing. So obviously we do a little bit of cash buys as well. So we'll go and if it's something that I like, I'll go and buy it in, and I love it. I'm not going to go mad with a forecourt, but there's a couple of bits. I have got premises that I can put the cars on, and so far so good. We've gone. I think we've been finance ready for maybe 6 weeks, and I've gone up to about maybe 5 or 6 customers now. So it's growing, but it's going to be word of mouth. And like I say, football's got such a big power in that, and like I say, I've been around the block a little bit, so it's good to see non-league lads sort of helping me out. The boys here have given me little shout-outs. I noticed that. The Twitter was packed with DB Cars references. Yeah, that's it. Why not?
One day. Absolutely right.
Check it out there.
Do you know Gary McDonald at all?
I do know Gary McDonald very well.
Because he does the same thing, doesn't he?
Yeah, Gary, if you're listening, I do know that I went for a job at Thrifty to get alongside him, but he didn't have enough influence on the manager there, so... don't worry, mate, I haven't taken it personal.
Brilliant. Thanks very much for your time, and congratulations again on Man of the Match.
Thank you very much.